We are reading from the Living Name by His Holiness Sachinandana Swami. We are on the second chapter. What we saw was the difference between the real name and the shadow name. What is real name and shadow name? And also we saw the lost relationship. Now we'll continue. If those who have not attended last two of these sessions, or whoever is not attending regularly, I would strongly recommend that at least go back and hear the recordings. These are really very powerful tools and techniques and guidelines that Maharaj is providing us to chant, make our chanting better. So those who are not regular, please make sure at least you regularly hear to these recordings. That's an humble request. We'll continue. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Well, if you don't want to hear, if you have this book, that's fine too. Either way, this is a powerful book. Either you hear or you read and start applying these techniques to make our chanting as a real chanting, not a shadow chanting. Let's continue today's session. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's recommendations. For a divine relationship to manifest, we need three elements: Bhakta, Bhagavān, Bhakti. Bhakta means the devotee. Bhagavān means the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Bhakti means the process of devotional service. That is, chanting is a limb of bhakti. So chanting is also devotional service. We should remember that it is just not cooking at the temple or doing some services. Is only physical activities as we move into the temple and doing. Those are the only devotional service. Chanting is different. But bhakti is also part of devotional service. When these three come together, the holy name dances on the, excuse me. When these three comes together, the holy name dances on the tongue of the devotee as described by Srila Rupa Goswami. This is from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 18.18. Love, that is bhakti, makes Krishna dance. It makes the devotee dance. It dances itself. The three dance together. That is Bhakta, Bhagavān, Bhakti. Everything dance together. This is stated by Rupa Goswami. For this kind of magical chanting to take place, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur recommends the following three-step process that renews our understanding and establishing our position in relation to Krishna. The steps respectively addresses the questions. Number one, who am I? Number two, to whom do I relate? Number three, where does the relationship take place? So again, who am I? To whom do I relate? Where does this relation take place? So let's see this one. Step one, connect to your spiritual essence and identity. I am an atomic particle of consciousness and the eternal servant of Krishna. Step two, connect to the other person in the relationship. Krishna is the infinite conscious entity and my only master. Step three, inhabit the space of the relationship. The material world is a prison house meant to reform my adverse tendencies and teach me to be present in my relationship with Krishna in the sacred space of kirtana and japa. I'm going to repeat this one. So three things need to be addressed. Number one, who am I? Number two, to whom do I relate? Number three, where does this relationship take place? So step one, connect to your spiritual essence and identity. I am an atomic particle of consciousness and the eternal servant of Krishna. Step 2. Connect to the person other in the relationship, that is, Krishna is the infinite conscious entity and my only master. Step 3. Inhabit the space of the relationship. The material world is a prison house meant to reform my adverse tendencies and teach me to be present in my relationship with Krishna in the sacred space of kirtana and japa. By deliberately creating the space of spiritual consciousness within, you can actually chant with devotion. Sambandha is established the moment a devotee sincerely turns to Krishna and thinks, I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. Sambandha is established the moment a devotee sincerely turns to Krishna and thinks, I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. It is enough. I don't want to be chained to an ordinary material existence in a world of birth and death, slapped by Maya at every opportunity she gets. It's now time to turn to my relationship with you. So, this is something that we turn ourselves towards Krishna and start telling to Krishna, to ourselves, or think in this way: I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. It is enough. I don't want to be chained to an ordinary material existence in a world of birth and death, slapped by Maya at every opportunity she gets. It's now time to turn to my relationship with you. We have still time. We can go to the next session. An important doubt. That's a title for this section. As I give my seminar and retreats around the world, I have noticed an intriguing phenomenon. Sometimes devotees doubt they can have a direct relationship with Krishna. I believe this is for two reasons. Firstly, devotees feel they can only have a relationship with a tangible representative of Krishna, the Guru. And secondly, the misconstrued Srila Prabhupada's warning of the Prakrita Sahajya mode, an attitude characterized by cheap imitation and unfolded imagination. Actually, I think we'll stop here. I have this cold and it's making it a little difficult for me, and also you're going to be irritated by my cold and thing. Hopefully, I'll get better. We can do this tomorrow, otherwise, it's just going to be disturbing for you and for me. Kindly excuse me. But the point, I just want to repeat this one before we go for today, that this prayer is really beautiful, that we identify ourselves as an atomic particle of consciousness and we are servant of Krishna. And Krishna is the eternal consciousness, infinite consciousness, and who's the master. He is the only master and we are the servant of that only master. We are not servant of anyone else. That should be very clear. And then we should know that we are in the prison house and we are here to reform ourselves, not to settle down here in this prison. The prison may give us wonderful facilities to sleep, to eat, to have some fun at times, but prison is prison all the time. There is a restriction in the prison. We are not really what we are to exercise our freedom. If we want to exercise our freedom, we definitely have to go back to Krishna, and that relationship can happen only through the kirtana and japa. And the concluding point here is we establish the Sambandha and we turn towards Krishna and think, I don't wish to be a slave of Maya anymore. It's enough. I don't want to be chained to an ordinary material existence in a world of birth and death, slapped by Maya at every opportunity she gets. It's now time to turn to my relationship with you. Krishna. Thank you all very much. I'll stop here and we can continue.